is why I belong to the housing fund. That's why I truly love what I do, because I'm not just doing, it's not a sell, it's a service that I'm
Hmm.
providing, and I can fall asleep at night, me not feeling guilty of what I'm doing. Is I'm truly serving these seniors with their home repairs, with property taxes, with life insurance, a will or trust.
Wow. Hey, this is Matt Helton with One Trust Home Loans, your local reverse experts, and you found the Serving Senior podcast. Now, this is the podcast where we highlight those businesses and individuals that serve seniors at a high level. And today we have another one of those awesome people. We have Miss Jo Foust, and she's with the Housing Fund, and she is a relationship manager, and she's going to share with us how she serves seniors and how she helps them have a better retirement. Hey, Jo, how are you doing?
Good having you, man. And thank you so much for having me here. And thank you for inviting me. I
Hey,
really
thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Thank
Yeah.
you for being here. I know that you've got a busy Monday, so thank you for working us in.
Yep, absolutely. It's a beautiful day. So it's going to be fun ending the day with this amazing opportunity. So thank you again.
Well, you're so welcome. Well, thanks for being here, Jo. If you maybe could you do us a favor? We always like to kind of learn some background about folks, maybe where they're from, what they've done in the past, their journey to get here. Maybe you could share with us when I noticed a small accent. So something tells me you're from, was it Kentucky? That's my first guess.
Right. Yes,
Kentucky.
absolutely. I was born and raised in Mexico
Oh, that
City.
was my second choice. Second
Yes,
choice was
right.
Mexico.
Yeah, very close from Kentucky, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I've been in the United States for almost 19 years, straight
Okay.
from Mexico City to Nashville.
Oh,
And let
nice.
me tell you, I love Nashville. It is, people are so welcoming, people are so friendly. The weather is not super crazy, and
Uh-huh.
I do love Nashville. There's so many things to do in Nashville.
That's
From
awesome.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, and I've been with the housing fund for 3 years now.
Okay, nice. What did
Yes.
you do before this?
I was in banking in traditional financial institutions. I was a
Okay.
business banker. Um, but you know what? I really wanted to serve the community. Not that I wasn't doing it with traditional financial
Mm,
institutions, but I just wanted to go a little bit more in depth with their
okay.
relations, with their finances, with learning about their dreams and their goals, especially when it comes to seniors, right? We want to make sure they're taking care of their finances
Right.
accordingly. So I've been very happy with the housing fund, and I'm very blessed to work with this organization.
That is awesome. Good to hear it. That's great. So you were in banking, and then what was your journey like? How did you hear about the housing fund? How did you get involved?
So funny. So when I was at my previous job, the housing fund was actually in my book of business. So
Okay.
I called the CEO with the housing fund, and I wanted their business. I am like, hey,
Mm,
I'm awesome at what I do. Why don't we meet? And I met with the CEO, Marshall Crawford. He's
okay.
blessing. He's one of the most amazing people I have ever met. And we met, and he actually interviewed me without me knowing. So a few weeks later, I was working at a housing fund.
Wow, that's awesome. You thought you were a good salesperson. He turned it
Right?
around on you, huh?
Yes, yes, yes. So, and I've been very happy since then at the housing
Wow.
fund. So,
Yeah, that's great. So
mhm.
banking to the housing fund. So
Yes.
not everyone knows about the housing fund. So maybe fill us in on like the overall mission and then boil down to the senior portion, like where you work and how does it come together for you?
Yeah, yeah. So they have with the housing fund. We've been open for almost 30 years. Next year is gonna be our anniversary. I'll let you know the details next year.
Okay.
But something that I love about us is that we are a nonprofit community development financial institution, a
Okay.
CDFI, and our mission is to provide resources and creative leadership to help individuals and communities create and maintain affordable, healthy places in which low and moderate income people live. So
Okay.
we truly live by a mission statement when it comes to working with developers to build affordable housing, with mortgage loan officers, with real estate agents, to our clients. We truly live and breathe our mission statement. So what we do is we provide from down payment assistance and closing costs to grants to loans to developers to build affordable housing.
Oh, okay. Nice. So that's the overall mission. And then maybe could you boil it down and give us some examples of the senior side, how it helps seniors and where that comes about?
Absolutely. So we have our community impact division. That's where we serve low, medium income. And a lot of the clients that we have for the community impact division, it's elderly people, seniors, right? And now, even though I keep saying I do love Nashville, but now Nashvillians, as I consider myself a Nashvillian now, we can no longer afford living in Nashville, right? So what we've seen is people are getting, people having to sell their homes, or people having to just move rocks to be able to pay their bills. So we have our tax resiliency fund, and we can help with property taxes, right? So, and a lot of these folks are elderly, fixed income, over 65, over 60 years old, and they cannot pay their property taxes. So what we're doing is we're helping pay a portion of the property taxes based on their income, but they do have to live in Davidson County.
Davidson County. Okay.
Yeah, so that is one of the services we provide to seniors. And we just launched a new program that is called the Asset Protection Program. This is actually my baby. And we can potentially help seniors with home repairs, with home repairs, as long as they're not cosmetic. So what we've seen after the tornado, right, a lot of insurance companies didn't cover a lot of the repairs, and we might be able to help fixing the roof, gutters, shingles, things like that we can, and it's a free service. It is not a loan. It is just free money that we are able to give to these individuals.
Nice. Fantastic. That is great. I know that sounds too good to be true. So maybe give us a couple examples of situations people were in that you got involved in where you were able to help. If you could share, that'd be great.
Yeah. So one of my clients, she's an elderly lady, and she is taking care of her grandson. Her grandson has mental disabilities, and doesn't have a daughter. The dad doesn't want to help out, and she's in a fixed income. And she's had issues with the water line in her kitchen, and now she has water damage all over her floors, all over the counter spaces, and she literally has a hole in the kitchen. She has a hole. So we're going to be able to help with property taxes. We also giving our clients a stipend up to $1,000 so they can protect the major asset with life insurance, a will, or trust. So we're not just helping with property taxes. We're also helping repair their homes, and we're also helping them getting a life insurance for, again, up to $1,000, or a will and trust. And maybe you correct me if I'm wrong, Matt, but maybe some of the clients you work with, they don't even have a will or trust. If something were to happen to them, who would inherit their home? Right. So we can also help with that, and seeing their faces once we help with the repairs. That is why I belong to the housing fund. That's why I truly love what I do, because I'm not just doing, it's not a sell, it's a service that I'm providing, and I can fall asleep at night, me not feeling guilty of what I'm doing. Is I'm truly serving these seniors with their home repairs, with property taxes, with life insurance, a will or trust.
Wow, that's fantastic. That's all. It doesn't sound like a job. Sounds like
I know, right?
you're like the
Yeah,
female version of Robin Hood, just out
it
there
is exactly. Oh, I like
helping
that.
out the people. You're
Yes,
helping out
yes,
the people.
yes. So
That's
it's
awesome.
pretty rewarding. It's super rewarding what I do, and I have again my background in banking, so I'm able to just give additional assistance just because it's something that I want to do. So I
Yeah.
have been able to meet amazing people like you, Matt, that you have helped my clients as well. So thank you for taking care of those clients.
Yeah, thank you for saying that. That's awesome. Well, that was some really good examples. Yeah, I mean, we all want to do great things and we all want to have a good life, right? But it's really hard for these seniors to have a good life.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they've literally got a hole in the kitchen, right? It's like you're like they wake. Sounds like I'm assuming she wakes up. I want to cook dinner, cook breakfast for my grandson. I've got these people that I'm taking care of. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
darn.
Yeah.
I've got a hole in the kitchen, right? I mean, day
Yes.
after day, and then she doesn't have the money to fix it. And you guys come along, and her biggest problem is the hole in the floor, and you can fix it.
Right. Yes.
She's a whole new person in a whole new world. So
It is. So it is so amazing what we do. And she cannot even use her countertop. So now we're able to fix the hopefully the entire kitchen. So
wow,
that's
that
pretty
is really
amazing. Yeah.
cool. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Now I know, so you guys do some great things, but I know you run into people sometimes that maybe ask questions of things that you don't do or other things. So is there any other resources if there's someone out there listening that, you know, is a senior, maybe their parents are seniors or they work with seniors,
Mhm.
other resources that you recommend that they look into?
Uh, Again, for a community impact department, they do have to live in Davidson County
Okay.
and give us a call. We always have new funding coming along, so we might be able to open new programs later on. And people just call like, "Hey, what do you have new this time?" Or it's been a minute. Any news? We also try to do events, and we also try to do educational
Okay.
classes just to learn about credit, things like that.
Great.
Yeah, so you can give them my phone number. They can always reach out to me.
Okay, that's it. Yeah, and we go ahead and share that now. Maybe if someone is interested in any of those programs or anything housing related, what's your direct contact? How would they get in touch?
Yeah, my direct contact is 615-551-2751. And again, this program is only available. These two programs are only available for Davidson County.
Okay, and do you? I just thought, do you ever get questioned like someone's behind on their mortgage or things like that? Do you guys have
We
anybody you send them to?
Yeah, so we do have a different program that is for our existing down payment assistance clients. So
Okay.
if any of the listeners are previous clients, give us a call and we might be able to help with some mortgage assistance. But they do have to be our previous clients for that. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that sounds great.
Yes.
So it sounds like you've had an interesting journey from where you grew up to banking to this. Maybe share with us, Joe, like what's some of your qualities? I like to call them your superpowers. That's really helped you serve these seniors. You know, what causes you to do so well at what you're doing?
You know what is I try to put myself in their shoes, and I just have a huge heart. I have a huge heart, and I'm gonna try to help and go above and beyond in helping. Again, sometimes I'm looking at their mortgage statements or bank statements, like, hey, let me take a look and maybe I can see what's happening, right? I don't have to do that, but I have God has given me the knowledge to help them. So why not do and try to do an extra step and helping them? And I'm a good listener. So the more, and I guess it comes from experience from so many years in sales. I'm not gonna just jump and give you an answer. I wanna learn everything about you because I might be able to discover several things that I can help you with, or again, send you to the right person after I have learned everything about you versus me like, oh, let me just send you here. But there might be something else that I didn't ask you and I could have helped you with that. So it's mainly probably also listening. I have that's one of my superpowers, listening.
Wow. That's awesome.
taking everything. Yes. So
Very good. Something tells me that seniors, they've got a lot to tell and they like to tell it sometimes. So
I love those stories.
you love the
I love it.
stories.
And yeah, sometimes they share recipes with me, and and they show me pictures of their grandchildren, and I love all that. And as you can hear, I'm a people person,
Yeah.
and I have all this energy, and people at work like just be quiet for a little bit. I'm like, no, this is me. So yes. So
That's
and they can
awesome.
now a lot of times they're like, this is too good to be true, and they can come to the office. I'm in the office on Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Okay.
It is by appointment only. So again, my phone number is 615-551-2751. So if you have questions about this program and you want to meet me in person, because again, it's too good to be true. So a lot of times they do want to like, who is this person? And she
Sure.
has an accent, right? So they can come to the office, and we're in Madison
Okay.
by appointment only.
Okay, fantastic. And then maybe tell us about, is there anything on the horizon? You said you guys are always looking at new programs. Anything else that's on the horizon that may be coming down the pipe?
Not that I know of right now as at this moment, but again, we never know what could happen in a few months, right? So, but that's why it's so important. We always tell clients, just call us, and especially with the property taxes, we can start submitting their applications for the next round. So we can help with property taxes depending on their income. We know that the taxes in Davidson County are huge, so we might be able to help with a portion of the property taxes. So we can start working on that, and then we can start working on the asset protection program, so we can help with home repairs.
Great. And then on the other side of the equation, if it's someone's listening, maybe they're successful or they own a business, do you guys ever raise funds for the program? I know some large businesses put up the money for the taxes, right? The tax plan. Do you guys do fundraising as well?
I'm not going to say we don't, but our investors are typically financial institutions, and Amazon was able to give us the last round for the property taxes. So Amazon is a huge supporter of the housing fund.
Okay, nice. That's great.
Yes, and if anybody that is listening has an interest in affordable housing and they want to build affordable housing, again, that is something that we can do. We can provide funding for affordable housing as well to developers.
Okay. Oh, that's great. That's great. So you guys can work with the developers to get their ways to get their price down where it meets your clients' needs, where you guys are looking.
Yeah, so they have to be developers who build affordable housing. They can also do market rate, but we can only serve on the portion for affordable housing.
Okay.
And we're very nimble and flexible. So something that I couldn't do when I was in business banking, we might be able to do it at the housing fund. So
okay, that's great.
Yeah, so not every deal is the same, and we're always gonna try to find ways to help those developers.
That's fantastic. And I don't want to skim over something you mentioned. You said Amazon, I believe you said, helped out with the taxes. So that's good for all the husbands out there. Whenever they get upset with another package shows up on their front porch, they can feel good that their wife is supporting an elderly person in Davidson County's property taxes, right? That's to make herself feel good about it.
I am so glad this is getting recorded, because I'm gonna make my husband listen to this section, so he's so good. And I have Amazon 5 minutes from here, so I get packages all the time.
That's right. So what? I'm just supporting somebody's property taxes, honey. I mean, I didn't even need this. It was just all about just a donation.
Exactly. So.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. That's great. How do you know any background on how that relationship came together?
Yes, but that is more on the leadership team side. So
that's so cool.
Yes.
Sounds like they came to town and looked for a reputable organization and that somebody they could trust that would do good things with the money.
I'm telling you, Marshall Crawford, if he's listening or he's gonna listen to this, he's the man of the hour, the man of the year. It's thanks to him that organization is the way it is. Very smart gentleman, and very proud that I work with Marshall Crawford. So,
that's awesome. Was he the founder Or he
No,
started?
he's our CEO.
Okay.
He's our CEO. Yes, he's been
Gotcha.
with the housing fund, 5-7 years now. And he's made a lot of really good stuff for the organization, for us, for the community, and he's continuing to just grow our company and for us to be able to serve more and more individuals.
That's fantastic. That's awesome.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
so you told everybody how they can get in contact with you, what you do to serve seniors. So, if you're out there listening and you work with seniors and you hear them talking about finances and the house and different things, a lot of the programs are just Davidson County, just depends. But if you're listening, Joe's just has a great heart for serving seniors. So feel free to reach out to her, because if it's not her that could do it, she may know some other options. I'm sure you get those questions quite often where you can send people to other places.
In other programs that we have, we do serve the entire state of Tennessee, but at least for the property taxes and the asset protection program is Davidson County. But for everything else, it's the entire state of Tennessee. So
fantastic.
just give us a call to see what else we offer. Again, we offer down payment assistance and closing costs. If they have grandchildren that are wanting to buy their first home, we might be able to help with the down payment and closing costs. And we do so many things. So again, you have your sons, your daughters, your children wanting to buy a home, just give us a call to see what we can offer.
That's great. Well, anything that I should have asked you that I didn't? Anything else you want to share?
No, I think you asked me all the wonderful questions. And again, we are located in Madison. So we are by appointment only. I'm at the office on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So if they want to schedule an appointment, just give me a call. My email is jfoust@housingfund.org. So any questions, I'll be more than happy to talk to you and just let me know if anybody has any questions.
Well, thank you for saying that. And I can attest to you that you're very resourceful and you think outside the box, because, like you've shared with me, a lot of what you guys do is you see the ending symptoms, right? You see the symptom is they've got a hole in the floor. And if you track it back, right, it's, well, they're on a fixed income. They don't have enough money. There's challenges, they have medical bills, taking care of So fixing the floor, right, is the end result of it, but there's more going on to it. And then, you've already told me about people that we may be able to help with what we do, because you're always thinking about not just what you can do to sell your product. You're thinking outside the box of how can you serve them all together? What can you do to help them? And just want to let you know, I appreciate that you're not just a one and done, but you serve these clients. And I chatted with a lady the other day on your behalf, because it looks like we could save her some money by giving her optional mortgage payment. And she went on for like 5 minutes how great you were and how nice you were and how sweet Miss Joe is, and on and on and on. So just keep doing what you're doing. You're definitely making an impact.
Thank you, Matt. Same to you. Our mutual clients have spoken very highly of you, and again, to many people, $100 a month extra, $200 a month extra, that is a huge help. So I hope we can continue this partnership in just trying to help the seniors in our community and for us to continue, like I said, to work together. So thank you, Matt.
That sounds awesome. Well, thanks again. Really appreciate all your time.
Yep. All right. Thank you, Matt.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Have a great day.
Bye.
Thanks so much for your time. And thank you for watching the Serving Senior podcast. We highlight these awesome people like Joe that serve seniors at a high level. Thanks again. Have a great day. Hey, this is Matt Helton with OneTrust Home Loans, home of retirement mortgage solutions. And we really do appreciate you checking out the Serving Seniors podcast today. Now, please go to the description down in the body of the podcast where you can subscribe to get future shows. Please click that notification button so you get notified when other shows drop. And also, if you can go to servingseniorspodcast.com, and we'd love to hear a comment about our show. We have a heart to serve seniors, and we have a heart to make sure seniors don't just survive retirement, don't just get by in retirement. We want to show seniors how to thrive in retirement. So if you know of anyone that's 55 and older that could use some extra cash flow. Maybe the retirement's not going the way that they like. Our retirement mortgage solutions are designed for folks, depending on the state, they're either 55 or 62 and older, to make sure that they have that kind of retirement that they want. As long as they own a home and they're in a good equity position, there could be some solutions that they may not have thought about, or maybe they've thought of and they just didn't know how they work. That's what we do. So anyone in that age group that could use some mortgage advice, my team and I would love to be able to help them. Thanks again, and look forward to seeing you on the next show. Have a great day.